sick. You're demented. It's better than being a noob.
Before I talk about these goons, I just want to say that Nerf guns were the shit as a kid. Trying to get the best accuracy when shooting something was so much fun. I'd put my little Spider-Man action figure really far away and I'd try to shoot it down. In fact, Nerf guns can be fun even when you're an old-ass man. When I was in rehab, we were able to have Nerf guns, and shooting people with the Nerf darts until they wanted to beat the shit out of you was a blast. But honestly, the most fun thing you could do with Nerf guns would be to fight other kids with them. Just you with your gun versus them with theirs. In our minds, it was like we were using real guns on each other. True battles to the death. I'd play this with my cousins, and it'd get so intense my grandma threw away the toys. I mean, we were also beating the shit out of each other with plastic lightsabers, but that's besides the point. These were peak childhood memories for me, and of course, since it's a part of my childhood, there's violent and inappropriate videos of it on YouTube I probably shouldn't have been watching as a kid.
You clean? That's why God created women.
Hey man, I didn't know we were gonna get attacked by a freaking Nerf drone, so my gun's in the garage.
Turn yourself over.
What do you want me to do?
Kill yourself.
Gun vs. Gun is a channel that kind of has a special place in my heart. Some of my earliest memories on YouTube and the internet in general come from these videos. The only other channels I can say that have this effect on me are Lozus1, which I might make a video on, and Venturian Tale. But my views on Venturian Tale are kind of tainted once I learned the behind the scenes of what happened to the channel. Also, I love how of the time Gun vs. Gun is. When YouTube was just people making funny videos, doing whatever they want, and posting them. I'll say that they definitely have Smosh vibes. And honestly, it's not even the violence that was the problem with watching these as a kid, because I mean, come on. That's fake. It was what they were saying.
Make sure you subscribe, or you're gonna miss out on all the future videos from these two dead homos. And if you want to come with me to score some hookers.
Yeah, this is definitely 2000s and early 2010s type of humor. You could not get away with saying this shit today. Also, remember how I said this was obviously fake? Well, not to Little and Sua. I thought the people were actually getting shot and killed. How did the people who were killed appear in the next videos? I don't know, they just revived from death, I guess. That isn't even a joke. Little and Sua would see this. And think, yeah, that makes sense. My channel description where it says I used to think Annoying Orange was real is not a joke. I actually thought that as a kid. Just because he was playing Smashy Road, I thought that was proof that an actual orange was a living sentient being.
I'm running away from my feelings. All times, at all times. Oh yeah, grabbing that cash money, honey.
That's how impressionable and naive I was as a kid. And speaking of that, let me show you the video from this channel that is ingrained into my mind. Illegal Nerf gun mod.
We're taking a break from the insane action videos we normally make.
The video is basically a tutorial on making your Nerf gun into an actual lethal weapon. And apparently, all you need to do is put some BB pellets in your Nerf dart. He tests it out in his backyard to show the power of it, and bro accidentally killed his brother in the process.
Oh, holy crap. That's easily twice the distance. Let's measure this.
Before I tell you what I did with this information, I just want to say that little kid me did not want to kill anyone with this. I just wanted to see if it was like possible. I had a friend in Boy Scouts at the time who had a BB rifle, and I asked him for some pellets. He asked why, and I said, no reason, teehee. And he immediately said no after I said that. Now I know that the BBs probably wouldn't have done anything, especially since the test he does in the video, you know, isn't real because it fucking kills his brother. So let's say, hypothetically, my friend gave me those BBs and I accidentally killed someone using the Nerf gun mod. Well, Gun vs. Gun has the best video for my situation. How to hide a body. The goon explains that he uploaded his illegal Nerf gun mod video and he got a bunch of comments from people saying that they accidentally killed their friends and they want to know how to dispose of the body. He goes on to say that one of the ways he learned how to dispose of a body was from fucking Dexter. You have to chop up the body parts, put them in a bag, go out into the water on your boat, and throw them into the ocean. But oh no, Goon doesn't have a boat. So he explains that he goes to the local swimming pool to dump the body parts. He states the problems he has with this method.
Don't get me wrong, it works great on the show, but like a lot of things, it works better on TV than in real life. First of all, I had to dish out $4.50 for admission to the damn pool. That adds up. Second of all, you have all these whiny kids in the pool with those stupid inflatable thingies on their arms going, why is there a decapitated head floating next to me? Shut up! Stop being a whiny noob!
Since this is obviously a flawed method, he decided to make up his own, more successful method. He'd rather show and not tell this method, so he shoots his brother. He proceeds to call 911 and tell them,
My brother's dead. Step 2. Leave the body outside for pickup.
and then, the final step is to come up with a convincing story.
This is your brother?
Yeah.
How did he die?
Old age.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I know. I'm heartbroken. Step 4. Click like. Step 5. Subscribe.
Man, I love revisiting my childhood. Also, I will say that this channel is the embodiment of YouTubers asking you to like and subscribe.
I shot my brother in the face 6 times so you could avoid the electric chair. The least you could do is subscribe. It's real easy.
subscribe.
You just click your mouse on that subscribe button. You know, it is a lot easier to click a mouse than it is to make a long-ass video about how to outsmart the police. I murdered my brother and saved your life. But you're not going to click like and subscribe? Wow. You know what? If that's that person you are, I don't even want you to subscribe. Actually, I just told you because it's amazing. Even if you're a total jerk off, please subscribe. Oh, and make sure you add this video to your favorites.
I know everyone has already said this, but has asking for subs ever worked? Has someone ever subscribed and liked a video because the content creator told them to? That's why I never ask that in any of my videos, because it honestly has more of a reverse effect on viewers. Especially when they're spamming it in your face constantly like these gooners. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of this channel. And holy, there's a lot. 327 bloody Nerf gun battles. I'm sorry guys, but I am not watching all of that. To put in perspective how many there are, the first one came out in 2011 and the newest one came out in 2024. For so long that the new videos have fucking Raid Shadow Legends sponsors. There are story arcs. Fucking story arcs. For example, Nerf Apocalypse. Nerf catches wind of the brothers' antics and send fucking drones to kill them. When the brothers find out that they are using their methods of using BB pellets and they realize that they have to team up to beat Nerf, which leads to a Mad Max like post-apocalyptic world. That felt like the fucking Severance season 2 finale for me as a kid. It's like endless possibilities at this point. A Nerf tank from the Nerf black market. Nerf Ghostbusters. They go to space. They play Russian roulette. And holy shit, that actually looks really good. What the hell?
Stop shooting! My kids are asleep. Plus, you're messing up the house again.
What can I tell you, man? I'm bored. Got nothing else to do, bro.
Why don't you go get a job, bro? Why don't you go pay for some of this damage, bro?
I don't do jobs, man.
Some of this is actually starting to make sense on how it affected me as a person today. And then there's whatever the fuck this is. I'm just gonna end this video now because I don't want this video to just be me recapping videos. You should just go out and watch them yourselves because I honestly like these videos to an extent. I love how I say that, and my next big project is telling the entire history of Daredevil in comics. Anywho, before I go, I have to say, for the love of God, do not watch Nerf Gun Baby. Whatever you do, do not watch Nerf Gun